Let's get the latest from Vihika Jain, who's standing by live in Dubai. Vihika, how are stocks doing so far?
So let's start with Saudi Arabia, where the main index is marginally down. Riyadh Bank has lost around 1% early on. That's on the back of an 8% jump on Tuesday after saying National Commercial Bank had begun merger discussions. And Arab National Bank continues to gain after its board recommended a capital increase to $4 billion. It's up by 0.5%. Here in the UAE, Dubai's DFM is down about 0.25% so far, with a weak real estate market being a big drag on property shares. Blue chip Emaar slipped more than 1% early on, and Abu Dhabi's index is mostly trading flat. But Dana Gas has shed its earlier gains after it announced that Goldilocks Investment has increased its stake in the energy company to around 5%. It's currently down by 0.5%.
Vihika, tell us more about UAE's investment bank, which is now seeking fresh capital to strengthen its balance sheet.
Yes, so one of the smaller banks in the UAE, Invest Bank, has been hit by high levels of bad loans, partially due to its exposure in the real estate market. And now the government of Sharjah will invest up to $517 million in a two-stage investment plan. The government will buy up to 2 billion shares, or about 50% of the total share capital of the troubled Sharjah-based bank, subject to, of course, regulatory shareholder approval. This injection will enable the lender to maintain capital adequacy. The bank's shareholders will be meeting on December 29th to approve the capital increase. Barclays is advising on the fundraising program, and Invest Bank is listed on Abu Dhabi Exchange and has been suspended from trading on Wednesday.
Now, what's the latest on the Saudi Arabia fertilizer company's bid to acquire stakes of agri-nutrients businesses, which is held by SABIC?
Yes, so Saudi Arabia Fertilizer Company, or SAFCO, has asked banks to pitch for an advisory role in its potential acquisition of SABIC stakes in 5 agri-nutrient businesses. SABIC in November this year announced that it wants to create a new company called SABIC Agri-Nutrient Investments to consolidate its equity stakes and assets currently held in several of the companies. Currently, SABIC owns about 43% stake in SAFCO and will facilitate the integration of the newly formed company with SAFCO. Now, this will allow SABIC to specialize in petrochemical products, while SAFCO can then focus on fertilizers. SABIC shares are down by 1/3% at the moment, whereas SAFCO is up by 1%.
Great stuff. Thank you very much. That's Vihika Jain for us from Dubai.